Hi, today I'm going to talk about meats on a low carbohydrate lifestyle. Um, I've been doing low carbs for a about a year, and I really love it. Uh, I really love it. I'm no longer having some of this medical complications like I was having, even though I didn't have to seek medical treatment. But some people out there have been asking about the meat, so I'm gonna respond to that. As far as the meats that I use, I buy wild caught fish, um, hamburger patties, 100% beef. I buy chicken, the chicken legs and chicken thighs. I've always bought that, not so much the breasts. And I buy raw bacon, um, pork bacon. So let's start. I guess I'll start with the fish. I used to eat a lot of fish with a high protein diet and stuff like that, with low fat, and still wanted a piece of cookie or candy or whatever was laying around, or cake. And with the with the fish, um, you know, I would cook that, and of course, either in depending on how I'm preparing it, in butter or lard. Sometimes I may cook it on my induction wok, which I'll do a video of in the future, with assorted vegetables. And I only buy the wild caught salmon and tuna, because for me those I like how those taste. There are other fish out there that people may like. I've tried the swordfish and some of the other ones, but I prefer those two. Seems to be the staple, and of course they're high in omega 3. Now I don't eat that as often like I used to, since my diet have changed, but I do eat it on occasion. And an alternative for the omega 3, I've been adding it to my vegetable juice, which is the flaxseed. I grind that up in my smoothies and drink, so I can get some omega 3 that way. Um, then of course, the beef. Now the beef, my family have been eating the beef more for some reason than any of the other meats. Um, Whereas chicken used to be the go-to, it's no longer that. For some reason, you know, the beef seems to be what we're eating. And again, I don't really look for fat content anymore, for high protein, 95% and above, and things like that. So I'm saving a lot of money, and I'm saving a lot of time not having to look for that stuff. I just buy what's affordable. As long as 100% beef, I buy it, and then we cook and eat it. The chicken, of course, like I mentioned, I only buy the thighs and the drumsticks, because that's what we like. It's tender and moist all the time. We may bake that or fry it in lard or butter, but mainly we bake the chicken. Sometimes one of the kids may fry it, um, and things like that. And of course, there's the bacon. Bacon is high in fat, yes, and it has protein but no carbohydrates. So, I cook. When I make eggs, I'll usually eat some bacon. Or sometimes when I make a hamburger patty, when I cook it, I'll throw some cottage cheese on there and make it that way. And then add some bacon on top of it. You could use it that way. And as far as the cheeses go, I use a lot of cottage cheese from whole milk when available, and I use a lot of mozzarella cheese from whole milk. There are other cheeses out there, but those are the ones I like. Sometimes I buy American cheese, but that has 1% carbohydrates in it somehow. So something else is in there, maybe sugar or something. And then just Swiss cheese sometimes. But for me, I like mozzarella cheese, the fresh ones, and I like cottage cheese. So that's what I use, um, with the meats when I do use it. Sometimes I just eat it without the cheeses. Um, overall, I'm really happy with how things are going. Again, I spend less time in the grocery store looking at things, and I save money because the higher fat content foods, um, are, they're just cheaper. I don't really buy pork except in the bacon, the pork bacon. I don't really buy chunks of pork because I really don't cook it. I really don't like how it tastes. For me, I just like the bacon. So I guess the helpful tip you can get out of all this, if you're on a low carb diet, you really don't have to worry about the meats that you buy. You can buy high fat, you could buy high protein meat, um, as long as you can afford it. You'll save some money if you just buy the meat, as long as it's 100% beef or chicken or whatever you're buying that's ground. You will save money on the stuff that has a higher fat content, and you'll save time. And overall, when you cook and eat these foods, they taste better. I, to me, they taste better. I feel more satisfied, and save money. So, like the video if you like it, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you have a question, and I will do my best to respond. You all have a good day.